All right, good morning. Right, what are we doing? We're at Birmingham. We are flying to Split, Croatia. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I haven't done Split for a while. So let's go. Right, that's our flight plan today. There we go. And yeah, we're on VATSIM, lifetime live weather. Let's have a look at the weather, shall we? It's all right. Oh, we're just missing that one, so that's okay. But yeah, that's what we're doing. All right. Let's get things started and let's go top and get things up. Emergency lights, batteries, ground power on. There we are. We can go up top here and do the nav. There we are. Okay, let's bring in our flight plan. Let me just check before we do that. Let me just make sure. I think we're all good with this one. Yep. Okay, good. All right. Let's go and get our flight plan. There we go. Birmingham to Split. And we can get GSX doing its thing. So request boarding.
Boarding requested.
We will go Jet2. Why would it give me 2E? I don't understand. There we go. Lovely. Let's pop this in. So position in it. Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. 55 left. There we are. Let's put in our GPS there. And yeah, go on then.
Hello, welcome on board this Jet2.com and Jet2 Holidays flight.
And then flight plan requests.
If your bag has a yellow top,
there we go.
got any glass bottles, these need to go under the seat in front of you.
Okay, set fuel, set payload, and select route.
Our cabins go ahead. Have a proper flight.
And we are leaving on runway 15 today.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, 15. There we are, runway, and we can execute that. Activate, execute. So departing on 15 on Cowley. Here we are. So execute, and our arrival is on 15 today. 5. And what was it? It was Phoenix. Okay, so Sal 1. Sal 1 Zulu on key mix. There we are. Okay, execute. Let's have a look at the legs. We're good. 120. So we go 100 there. And we're at 31,000 feet today. Okay. We go seatbelts on. Okay. That's all good. Let's go to our route and our performance. Let's have a look at our performance today. Performance tool. So let's go import. We're leaving on 15. Import from aircraft. Okay. Import weather. And we can calculate that. Okay, what's our QNH? It is 997. We'll go traffic and weather. There we are. And then we'll go traffic and terrain. Lovely. So let's go here. So we're 310. 13. Payload is 1. And weather is 27239, 27239, and 0 fuel weight. There we are. 561, that's good. Okay, execute. And then that one there. So we are going to be using T01. T01, and we'll go climb 1. Okay, select is 42. So 42. Does that show me it here? Select temp. There. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. That's all good. All right, let's go take off. Flaps is 5. We saw that already. CG is good. And let's have a look at 37, 38, 44. 37, 38, 44. 37, 38, 44. Okay, okay, okay. And the trim is 5.57, 58. Okay. That's fine. Trim 5.6-ish. That's about it. Okay. And then the weather is 90 at 9.
It's nearly time for takeoff, so please find your seat as quickly as you can and get comfy.
If your bag has a yellow tag, or you've got any
And sorry, runway is 0.29.
please make sure the island exit areas are nice and clear.
If you need a hand, our captain's will.
There we go. All right, let's go and put our speeds back in again. So 38 there and there. Okay, that's fine. We are good. Legs, route data, wind requests. Let's have a look. Okay. All right. And then our forecast load. And that is all good. All right.
Chemical boarding completed.
Lovely. Boarding is completed. Oh, wow. We are bang on. Okay. 122.8. And let's go with 2000 in here. There we go. Okay. Let's go with starting the APU now, shall we? There we go. All right, parking brakes set. Anti-collision on, logo light on. Right, let's wait for the APU and then we can get out of here. Okay, APU's up. Let's go and switch over to the APU and disconnect. So release ground and we can remove chocks. There we go, lovely. All right. Let's just check anyone around us. Yeah, we do have one. Just arrived, okay. Chanex, Birmingham traffic, Chanex 1261, stand 55 left at push and start. Nose facing south west. Okay, here we go. All right. So we're facing nose right, waist face west. Okay. There we are.
Release parking brakes, please.
Releasing brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's go. So your damper goes on, all the pumps, there we are. Window heat. There we go, electrical, hydraulic, sorry. And APU bleed can go on. Starting engine 2. There we are. And we introduce fuel.
Welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for flying with Jet2.com and Jet2 Holiday. We're nearly ready for takeoff, but before we go, you'll need to make sure all mobile phones, tablets, and other electronic devices are in flight mode and fully switched off, safely put in your hand luggage. This is because you are not allowed to use them during the takeoff. With the seatbelt signs are switched off, you can use your devices again as long as they stay in flight mode, as long as you've not spent
Okay.
calls and access the internet while still on board. If your device becomes damaged or hot, reduces smoke, is lost or falls into
Engine 1.
the aircraft,
Parking brake set.
smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted on board today. For your safety, please follow instructions. Please now make sure that any hand luggage is safely put away and your seatbelt is fastened ahead of the takeoff. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to tell you about our friendly on board together policy. We've created it to protect you and our cabin crew from any
Okay, introduce fuel.
social behaviour. That way we can make sure Has a great flight. As a part of this, please remember that you can only drink alcohol that is served by our cabin crew. If you have brought alcohol in the terminal, you will not drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Thank you for listening.
It's time to take you through the safety procedures for our Airbus A321. It's very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
Wait a second, why is that not working? Hold on a sec. There. And let's do this again. Okay. Boom. And there. Okay, integration.
Ladies and gentlemen, this aircraft will shortly depart.
There we are. And let's go back to... Let me just do
Cabin
this.
crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Okay.
Cabin crew downstairs into automatic cross check on a bolt, please.
Okay, there we are. Skymaster, hello. Did I design that overlay myself? Yes, I did.
We're nearly ready for takeoff, but before
I also designed the software that powers it, called Streamflight, which you can see up in the top corner there. So I'm the developer behind Streamflight, which is used by streamers and non-streamers. There you go, Streamflight. So Streamflight powers, so it gets all the information from the sim and then sends it to an overlay that you would use or set up in OBS. And yeah, so I also did that. It's free. It's free. If you want to pay me something for it, if you want to donate, then you can donate via flightsim.to. Always appreciated. I'm constantly working on it and improving on it. So yeah, if you feel we want to donate, then I gladly accept donations.
As a part of this, please remember that you can only drink
All right, let's go.
It's served by our cabin crew. If you have brought alcohol in the not drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Thank you for listening.
Okay, here we go. Releasing the brakes and let's taxi. We're out of here.
To take you through the safety procedures
So
for our
return,
A321.
return,
Very important.
FMC,
Please remove any
and we'll go to the legs page there. We're going RTO and we are going 1, 2, 3 for flaps 5.
with details about emergency doors and escape routes.
Thank you.
Oxygen masks, how to use the life jacket.
Okay, let's go.
Brace position, and more.
And you'll find the more safety info in our Jet2 magazine.
Thank you for the follow.
Please be aware of the safety signs in the cabin and follow all instructions given by us.
These are clearly marked, and we're pointing them out to you now.
To help you find your way to the exits when there's reduced lighting and visibility, we have extra lighting in the ceiling and in the aisle along the floor. Take a look for your nearest exits now, bearing in mind that they may be
Yeah, so the overlay at the top I've made in Photoshop.
Or anything that may damage
So there are a couple of demo overlays in the Streamflight package.
changing cabin pressure.
So feel free to use those until you are comfortable using Photoshop, I guess,
Breathe normally as you put it
or any other editing software.
then adjust to
Right, we are going to runway 15, so let's head that way.
first, before helping anyone else. The bag on the mask may not inflate, but rest assured oxygen will still be flowing.
A life jacket is located under your seat. When told,
We're heading to Split in Croatia.
pulling the tab, and pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist. Fasten at the front as we're showing you, and tighten by pulling the tab.
Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle. If you need to inflate it more, flow into this tube.
There's also a light and a...
Simply press the two metal ends of your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's tight and low around your waist. To release your seatbelt, just lift the metal cover.
So you're ready for takeoff.
Oh, hold on a sec.
Seatbelt is
I haven't done half the stuff I'm supposed to. Seriously.
your armrests are down, and your window blinds
Wow. It's not on. That's not like me.
items are safely put under the seat.
Terrible.
Thanks for listening.
What were we? 144, wasn't it? 144. What a noob. Flight director's on. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I was preoccupied. There we go. And there, and there. There we go. That's more like it. Now we're good. Haha. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're a bit fast. Let's slow down. There is a speed limit. We're in our taxi out phase now. So taxi out phase. So you'll see as I sort of do my taxiing and everything, all the elements are getting updated in the overlay. It has full SimBrief integration, so as soon as you fetch the flight plan, it automatically fills out all the information, the departure, destination, aircraft type, call sign, all of that is filled, the cities. Okay, let's get the landing lights on. There we are. There we are.
We could take us for departure.
There, control, continuous. There we are. And let's get that there. Okay, let's go. Birmingham traffic, Chanix 1261, landing up runway 15. Anyone coming in? Let's have a look. Nope, we're good. So we're on VATSIM. There we go, lovely. 145. All right. Let's go. Let's send it. Let me just check. Everything up top is good. Yes. Actually, no. There we are. There. There. Packs. And that can go off as well. Now we're good. All right. Here we go. And down here, everything is on. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go. Toga.
Airspeed live. V1.
Rotates.
Positive rate.
All right, gear up. There we go. Lovely. Okay, flaps go up. And RTO can go to off, and we can lock the landing gear. There we are, we're good. Very slow takeoff. I mean, very set at 210. We should be good. 210 below, and now we will start to increase speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stay seated until the seatbelt signs have been turned off, and please buckle up when you're in your seat.
Be careful when opening overhead lockers, as things might have moved around.
There we go, breaking through the clouds.
Not allowed in any part of the plane, including the toilets.
Our cabin crew are currently preparing our famously friendly in-flight service. Take a look at our tasty menu. We've got items of offer, so see what takes your fancy.
So we're at the constraint, 6,000 feet. All right. Lovely. So that was our departure. So there is a constraint all the way, 6,000 feet, which is normal. So there we are. So the whole constraint is 6,000 feet. So we'll stay at the constraint. Oh, what was that? Bit of an artifact there. There we go, Cowley, and then we're heading towards London Heathrow. London Heathrow will be down on our left. I booted up the sim today and I saw there were 2 updates to points of interest for the US. So they are still working on 2020, eh? That's quite nice. Franic. Yes. Yeah, we've got a restriction, 6,000 feet. up to Cowley, and then passing Cowley, we will then continue our climb. I can ignore it, but I like to follow the procedure sometimes. So yeah. So always, I mean, around in the UK, when you leave an airport, there is a typical flight constraint of 6,000 feet from most of the airports in the UK. Yeah, I'll follow it. Why not? Ah, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. So as soon as we pass Cowley, we'll start to accelerate and climb as we head towards London Heathrow. We'll be passing London Heathrow, which will be down on our left-hand side on our way to Croatia. It's looking actually quite nice. So we're all pretty much sorted. Everything is good on our flight plan. No discos. Everything's been handled. We've got a cruise level of 31,000 feet today. And we're arriving in Split on 15 Zulu. So as you see, we're still in our climb phase right there. So that won't change now until we hit our cruise. And then that will change over to cruise. And but it still knows we're still in our climb phase at the moment. So there. We are on VATSIM. And the ETE will start to reduce as well once we're at our cruise level, because our speed will increase. And hence our ETE will decrease, and as well as our estimated time of arrival. So right now it feels like a general aviation flight, but it isn't. We will start climbing. Outside temperature is -2 degrees. I think, yep, -2 degrees. What's that traffic coming towards me? Ah, that's also a flight examiner, apparently. All right, we'll be starting our climb in about 5 miles. So that's a lot of Heathrow traffic there. Right, we're going to hear it accelerate. Here we go. And we've started our climb. Again. Actually, we're not accelerating yet because we are below 10,000 feet. So no, we're just climbing. Okay, let's do our standard. There we are. Let's sync our heading. Once we pass 10,000 feet, we will accelerate. Okay, let's hear it. There we are, 10,000 feet. Let's kill some of these. So that can go to normal. They can go off. Seat belts. And there we are. Good. So Heathrow is just down there.
Cover traffic easy 92 Charlie Echo, crossing runway 08 left to line up 08 right for departure. Cover traffic.
Hold on one second. I just gotta go into the other. Hold on one second. There. 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 Okay. Okay. There we are. Okay, back.
EG93, Charlie Echo, Gateway traffic, ready for departure, 08 right, EG92, Charlie Echo, Gateway traffic.
So we've got Gatwick coming up as well. So we're heading towards Dungeness, into the English Channel. There's our top of climb, 31,000 feet, 35 miles to 31,000 feet. There you can see that the estimated time en route now has dropped down to 1 hour and 50 minutes because our speed has increased, and it will reduce even more. 810 nautical miles to Split. Okay, 12 miles to 31,000 feet. Okay, we are approaching 31,000 feet. That is our cruise. And that phase will change to cruise. Here we are, 31,000 feet. On our way to Split. Right, so we're just about to enter the English Channel. There's Dungeness. Croatia, here we come. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just coming. I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. I really needed a coffee. Look at the PBR on that, eh? The cowlings are quite well done. There we are. We're in France now, I think. Are we in France? Yep, we're in France. To 31,000 feet. On our way to Croatia. Split. I think I need to make the other elements a bit larger on this overlay, or move them up slightly. Let me do that right now. So I'm just going to go to the other scene and just move them up slightly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. There we are. So if I go like that, there, oh shit, hold on, there we are, that's it, there, 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 and move it up slightly. There we go. I think that should be okay. So 25. Let's see. 25. Yep, that's good. Okay. There we are, done. That's better. All right. So top of descent in 590 nautical miles. Clouds are looking quite nice, eh? And that also looks quite nice down there. So 1 hour and 30 minutes. So we are making some time. We've got a nice tailwind there. A 52 knot tailwind. I've got to do a way to pause. Sean, thank you for the resub. Thank you, sir. I've got to do a way to pause. There must be I've got to do a command to pause the music when an alert turns up. Yeah. I wonder I can do that. I'm sure I can. If not, I'll write a script for it. Not a problem. How you doing, Sean? We're in the 800 today, not the 600. Although I tell you what, you really inspired me for the 600. It is now permanently installed in my sim. Right, hold on. I did a change, and that's bugging me. Hold on a second. 1 second. This is bugging me now. I overdid the change. So let me just change something. Hold on. So aircraft call sign, ETA, ETE, distance to go, altitude, heading, speed, V-speed, network, server, flight phase, there. Okay. And I want to go, yeah, so let's just do this without moving shit. Hold on. There. Nigel, hello. Hold on. I'm just doing something. I'm just adjusting something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That'll do. It was bugging me. Okay, now we're back. We're okay now. That's better. Lock preview and there. Okay. There we go. There we are. And then I'm off stream. I'm just going to make the actual elements. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. I think they clash too much with the label. So yeah. All right, we're on our way to Split. 540 nautical miles. Split is in Croatia. And we took off from Birmingham. We did. I do like the Birmingham scenery, I'm not gonna lie. I think Pyrig has done a really good job with Birmingham. Don't know where MacoSim has gone. They seem to have disappeared completely. How many sceneries did they do? 3. Manchester, Birmingham and Cancun. Sean, are you flying today? I had to take a break from writing software today. I'd had enough. All right. Yeah, I was working on for this software here. It's called the G-code sender. That one there. So this is G-code sender for for people that you have USB printing only. A lot of the 3D printing software doesn't support USB. So and you know, they're always complaining, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? So I decided, you know what? I can do it. I'm gonna build it. And so normally you'd have to do your 3D model, put it onto an SD card. I mean, you remember those SD cards? You'd have to put it onto an SD card and then take the SD card to your printer and then run it from the printer, which is really a pain in the ass. So with this, I was able to I can connect to the printer, so now it's connected. I can even enable the camera, so there's the camera. I can send G-code manually, and it will start to do its thing. And funny enough, if there are software that you can download, but you need to run it on Linux and a Raspberry Pi and another laptop. I mean, I don't understand why you have to make that big investment. So this basically just works, and then you can get all your stuff here. All your stuff is available, so you save all your 3D prints there and load it in. So you could load it in, open, it comes here, and then send the print, you know, and then it will print. And then, yeah, USB ports on your 3D printer are no longer useless. So that's what I've been working on, and it's finished. It's finished. It's complete with licensing. So you have licensing. You can transfer it to another machine if you want. Things like that. So that's what I was working on. And yeah, finished it yesterday. Or at least version 1.2. So all good. And you got remote camera as well. So I could pop that on. Let's see, hold on, yes. I could pop that on, and then I can get my phone. I can get my phone and see. I can see it on my on my phone, anywhere I want, right? I can pause, resume, or cancel the print through my phone as well, in the case of if the print fails. So, you know, things like that. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and it's finished and will go into my store. So yeah. Cool. Hold on. So what are we at? We are at 469, 470 nautical miles, 570 nautical miles to the airport. 1 hour and 14 minutes. So 14:12 we should arrive. We're currently still in France. That's where we are. And that's where we're going. .63 knot wind, tailwind, lovely. We like tailwinds. Well, this is a long leg, this one, to Pebble. 370 nautical miles. That takes us right over into the Adriatic Sea, actually. So this one here takes us all the way over Switzerland, down into the Adriatic there. Let's see how I do on fuel. Will I go into the yellow? It's become quite a habit these days. I don't understand why. Yep, you are going to go in the yellow. Look at that, 1.8. I can never seem to get the fuel right. For years I've been doing this and yeah, I can never get the fuel right. I never have enough for a go around. Right, we're heading towards Germany, then a little bit of Switzerland, and then into the over the Alps, Italy, and then the Adriatic. Oh, I was wondering whether my weather radar was working. Seems to be. This is a track. So we're coming up to the halfway mark. You see that little orange little dot there? I put that on there myself because I didn't know where the halfway point was. But that is halfway. Nice 77 knot tailwind. Lovely. I definitely flew the right way today. So we're in Germany right now. And then we're going to be just passing Zurich. Going over the top of Zurich in a bit. That's about as much as we touch of Switzerland. And then after that we're straight into a little bit of Austria, then Italy, and then down into the Adriatic. There is one thing I want to check. I did this thing called Dark Cities. I want to see what does that look like. So let me just change the time. So Dark Cities apparently so it's something to do with the lighting of the cities. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's well, let's see when we get over a bigger city, Zurich. So Zurich, we're coming up to Zurich. Let's have a look what it looks like when we go to Zurich. There's not many cities around. We've got Zurich up ahead over here somewhere. Okay, here's a city coming up. Let's have a look at this now. So we'll go over there. Let's put on Dark Cities. Let me just try that. So the lighting does look different. But it'd be a good idea if I could switch off Dark Cities and see. Yeah, I think so. I think it's brighter. Let's see out of there. Yeah, it is. Where was it? This one. I tell you where. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It's called Dark Streets. It supports EU, Australia, blah blah blah. But yeah, doesn't support Asia though yet. Right, hold on a sec. I just need to. This overlay is bugging me, and I want to change it. So hold on a sec. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. So aircraft. Let me just mess that one up. Hold on. Let me just have a look. If that's 30, so let's go 1, 2, 3 there, and let me see if that looks better. There. Okay, that'll do. Aircraft. Hold on. Select font. Aircraft 26. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. All right, hold on. Bear with. And we go, okay. So what was that? I said 20. What was that? 26. So that one there. One, oops, no. That one there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's better. Yes. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm just sorting this out. 1 second. 2 seconds. Bear with. Okay. Go there. There. Okay. Yep, that's good. Sorry, not that one. That one is good. Okay. DTG. All right, let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. And then one. Oops. There we go. All right. Next one. There. select font there. Okay, one, that can go 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That one is good. All right, altitude, heading, speed, V speed. Right, let's do that one. There, select font there. Okay, let's go there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Heading there, font there. Okay, let's sort that out. There, 1, 1, 2, 3. And that's good. All right. Yep, that's exactly what we want. There we go. Font there. Okay. And then let's do 1 there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. That one's good. And this one, okay. Select font there. Bang. Okay. And 1 to the left. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And bang. That's better. Okay, that is better. Network, server, flight phase. So network. Select font there. Bang. Okay. And then that goes up there. That one is good. Server, font there. Ijaz, assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I'm just sorting out something on my overlay. 1 second. That is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang. And then last one there. And hopefully this will work properly and I will like it. Oops. Flight phase. There we go. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And locked. There we go. Now it's a bit more prominent. Okay. Got it. Done. There we go. Oh, what a track. Ijaz, assalamu alaikum, how are you? So what are we at? We are at 230 nautical miles, top of drop into Split. We're going over the Alps now. Let me just check, hold on. There. Not that I ever use it, but yeah, that'll do. And let's go here and say there. That's good. USA West. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go back to VATSIM. There we are. Vex, hello. We're flying to Split. But you know that because it's there. We took off from Birmingham, which is there. Yep, there's the Alps. On our way to the top of Italy. And then into the Adriatic Sea, down to Split. What is the weather down in Split? Let's have a look. 11 degrees. Oh, very clear. Edorin, hello. How are you? On our way down to Croatia. So there's the Alps, just heading into the top of Italy before we head down to the Adriatic Sea. .159 nautical miles. Let's start looking at our arrival, shall we? So so there we go. You're still at work, yes. Approach on 05 today, ILS Zulu. And we're coming in at Chemix. So Chemix. So we want to be at 2,800 today. So let's set that up. So 2,800. Let's just make sure we don't have any. No. Okay. So 2,800 today. So 2,800, our QNH, the weather is QNH 1007. So let's set up 1007. There we are. And we got a minimums of 670. So we'll set up 670. There we go. So 1007, 670. Actually, it's 440. Sorry, 440. Oops, wrong way. There we go. 440. There we go, 440, perfect. We'll go brakes 3, and our init ref 133. There we are, and 11050, which is already set. 11050, 11050, and it is 45 on. What is it? 49. 49 on the course. So we'll set up 49 here. There we are, and 49 here. There we go, lovely. And that is it. We are good. So descent briefing is complete. 130 nautical miles top of drop. So that's where we are currently, just approaching Venice. .737 Sim Aviator, hello, hi, how are you? Yeah, we're about to start our drop into Croatia, Split. So we're in the Jet2 today, 738, and yeah, starting our top of descent in about 100 nautical miles. Got a nice tailwind of 87 knots, 88 knots. Marcos Santos, hello. Okay, 90 nautical miles and we'll start our drop into Croatia. Anything happening on the VATSIMs? Not really. Not today. Bit quiet. There's a lot happening over Greece and Turkey and Iran and Dubai, but nothing really over Europe. Nothing much over Europe. 3D printed anything cool lately? No, I've been sort of testing the new software that I've done. So I did the software, which I finished. That's why I haven't been streaming, because I just focused on that. So a new bit of software that I wrote. I think I showed you already, right? Called the G-code sender, which is that. So it's for people that have 3D printers that can't connect to a LAN, but they have USB. But the problem is, even if you have USB, you still got to put it onto an SD card and put it into the SD slot. So I wanted to get rid of that. And I want to basically use the USB functionality, because a lot of the slicers Bizcat, hello.
Let's go.
Yeah, so basically you would take your Bizcat, thank you for the raid, mate. Thank you so much, dude. I hope you're well. Pan 2006. Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, so normally what you do is you do your slice on your 3D print. You put it onto an SD card. You take the SD card to your printer and you shove it in the printer. My printers, I have one with LAN, but I have one with USB. So the only way I can print on that is by taking that model, the G-code file, putting it onto an SD card and shoving it in. But my printer also has a USB port. But none of the slicers support USB for some strange reason. So I made this software called G-code sender. I finished it yesterday, and it will be available as payware. But here, I'll show you. 1 second. So normally, when I do a slice using Creality Print or Cura, not Cura, but Bamboo Labs or Prusa or whatever, no hardware required whatsoever, and that's the point. It's not Octoprint with a Raspberry Pi and another laptop or all of that. No, nothing. Okay, so that's what we use, right? This bloody shit. Right, so I said screw that. So it just connects to the USB. So if I refresh, it sees the USB. I connect to it. Okay, connected now to my 3D print, my 3D printer. I also have a camera, a webcam. There's the webcam. Okay, so I can have a look at what's going on. Even more, if I enable the remote camera, okay, the remote camera, and I just go, let's just do a local thing here, bang. There is the remote camera from any browser on the network, right? I can pause, I can resume, I can cancel, okay, in case of a bad print. The USB cable from PC to the printer, correct. Right, so I can cancel in case the print fails, I can resume, I can pause to change filament, whatever. And I get all of the heat temperature and everything on the information. But I can also go onto my mobile. Sorry, hold on. I can also go on my mobile And now I have it on my mobile as well. And all those buttons can also control. So the pause, the amber, the green and the red can control the printer as well. So I could be away from my house, away from the printer, but I can still have a look and I can still cancel the print if I need to away from my house. So yeah, so no hardware required, one cable. If you've got that, then you're done. Yeah, and that is that's finished now. It's a normal USB. I've got USB A to USB C on my printer. Any USB. What have I made? Yeah. So here's one thing I made. An engine. Yeah, so that engine. How long? Oh, I mean, I printed it over a few days. It's a lot of components. Each blade, everything. And then this is 3D printed as well. The Apollo, 3D printed. And then the spaceship, my space shuttle. There we go. Look at that. Hey? Yeah, so that software is now ready, and that will be going onto my store. Boosters in one print, they're clipped on. The black rings are separate parts, yeah. So that software is ready, and it will go on the store, and it's full licensing model as well. So when you buy the software, you get the license, and yeah, you can use it. I don't have a multicolored print yet, not yet. So I just got to do the user guides and everything for the software. But yeah, no extra. What's the longest you made time was? What's the longest? I don't know. Maybe the engine, to be fair. The engine. With Tracker, hello. Hi, how are you? Yeah, as soon as I publish it into my store, then I will let you know, and then, yeah. So I just spent the last 3 days doing the licensing model. So I finished the licensing model, and then I put it onto my wife's laptop. And it all just messed up. So I had clearly screwed up the DPI scaling, so I had to redo. What colors do I have? Oh, what colors is the door in there? You're on your way home from London. Ah, okay. Whereabouts in London was you at? So top of descent in 6 nautical miles. But I mean, I originally got in into 3D printing because of my drones. So I 3D printed a lot of stuff for my drones. So yeah. Oh, US Embassy. Oh, why did you have to go to the US Embassy? Did they call you in for your visa? Don't you get exemption? Okay, we've started our descent into Croatia. So there we are, starting our descent into Croatia. Do I pay for my 3D prints? Why? Yeah, I mean, electricity and my filament, that's about it. Just like paper. Oh, we've got something. Oh, we've got ATC. What's this one? LDZO. Where's that? LDZO. Where am I? Hold on. Oh. Zagreb. Okay. 135-800. 135-800. 135-800. There we go. All right, hold on. Zagreb radar. Good afternoon. Chanix 1261. Flight level 280, passing flight level 280 for 2,800 feet.
Connect 1261, Zagreb radar hello identified, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Chanix 1261, and I hope you're having a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, 1000. Everyone now using 1000, eh?
Connect 1261, information Alpha, expect visual approach runway 23, clear Sierra Alpha Lima 1 Yankee arrival.
It doesn't matter what USB. I don't. As long as you got USB to USB connection on the printer, then yeah, you're fine. Doesn't matter what type of USB connector you've got on there. As long as it's plugging into the back of your computer, that's fine.
Chanex 1261.
Oh, sorry, Chanex 1261, go ahead.
Chanex 1261, information Alpha, expect visual approach runway 23, clear Sierra Alpha Lima 1 Yankee arrival.
Sorry, can you just give me the arrival again?
Sierra Alpha Lima 1 Yankee for runway 23.
Sierra Alpha Lima 1 Yankee for runway 23. Chanex 1261. Okay, so...
1261, correct. Descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1007.
6,000 feet, 1007, Chanex 1261. Okay, so it's a visual approach. Shit, I hate this visual approach. 2-3. Okay, this is going to be sketchy now, all of a sudden. So let's have a look. Show arrival, 2-3. There. And it's on-av approach. Let's have a look. 2-3. Transition, there. Insert. Okay, this is the dodgy one. All right, here we go. Drag. Okay, let's go. Arrival. On nav.
Descent flight level 4,000.
2-3. We're on the Sally 1 Yankee. Executes. And here we go. Let's go legs. Right, we're gonna have real fun and games with this one. Runway elevation, what is it? 128. Let's have a look. Runways. Yeah, we're good. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Right, let's speed up our arrival. If I want you to make something, do you have to pay for it? Yes.
0 inbound buttocks. 336 Lima Zagreb, hello, identified squawk 1000. Squawk 1000. Zagreb control, Wizard 514 Whiskey, hello, climbing fucking settler 320. Wizard 514 Whiskey, Zagreb, hello, identified squawk 1000. Squawk 1000, Wizard 514 Whiskey. Radar, good day from Alpine 5, Battalion Key, cruising at...
Right, so let's increase our descent. Hold on, I need to pay attention here.
Squawk 5216, Alpine 5, Battalion. Wizard 514 Whiskey, climb level 360.
What colours? I got loads of colours. Loads of colours. Right, I haven't done this approach for a long time. This is a visual approach into 2-3. Rainbow, no, there's no such colour as rainbow.
Genex 1261, clear direct to Lasso.
Direct to Lassel, Chanex 1261.
Chanex 1261, correct, and descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, Chanex 1261. Where the hell's Lassel? Okay, there. Alright.
Wizard 514 Whiskey, monitor 12 decimate, have a nice flight, bye-bye. Wizard 514 Whiskey, Alpha 012 decimate, thank you, bye.
No, I don't have any glow-in-the-dark stuff. I have gold. Right, this landing can go really well or completely mess up. Let's see. So we're okay.
Next 1261 via Lasso, clear RNF visual approach and with 23, report runway inside.
Clear on our visual approach, runway 23, will report runway in sight, Chanex 1261.
Correct. Plot 1214, monitor 12 decimate, have a nice flight, bye-bye. Monitoring 122 decimal 8, thank you for ATC, have a good day, lot 114.
Right.
Pull up.
Here we go. Yeah, I probably will have to. I probably will have to. I'm below the, I'm quite a ways below. So let's go to 2-4. I still got my brakes sorted. I need to drop the speed. So let's go to 240 here. And then as I level up. Alright, let's landing lights can go on. There we go.
Boys and girls, we need there. So please put your things back into the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you.
If you carry on using your mobile phones for flight mode, please switch off but not away any larger devices.
When you're ready, fasten your seatbelt tight and low around your waist. Fold away your tray table and cup holder.
Okay.
Your armrests down.
We're gonna go really slow for the approach. What is so cruise, descent, there we are. A lasso. Let's have a look. 132. There we are. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Panda. Oh, Pand. I haven't done this approach in a long time. Atis. Yeah, I haven't done this approach in a long time. Simbrief gave me 15. But obviously that's not... Now that VATSIM has come on, they've given me 23, so... We'll see. But that's okay. I'm at 4,000 feet, which is okay. And then I will sort that out. Let's have a look. Do we have... 128 foot, okay. You gotta fly over. You gotta fly over and then around here and then follow that. So that's what you gotta do. So flying over that land and then follow the road and then into 2-3. No, not at all. There we are, 4,000 feet. La Soule. And let's get ready at 210. A landing prediction comes up. I don't do predictions, no. I find they're a waste of time.
Speed 868 Lima, monitor 12 decimal 8, bye-bye. 12 decimal 8, bye-bye, Speed 868 Lima.
Okay, we are good. So I think the runway's in there somewhere. So 132 is what we're going to slow down to. So Let's get down to 200. There we are, 200. Not yet. Jet2. Here we go. I'll get to La Sour and then I'll start slowing right down. Yes, I do. Okay. We're okay, we're okay. Over that mountain there. Oh, that hill is where the runway is, inside there. So he's picking up the runway 15 there. So we've got to make sure that we keep our heading synced as well. Here we go. No, elevate X. Right, I want to go down to 2,000 feet eventually. Ah, you're back. Oh, you're still, oh, 40, yeah, 45 minutes, that's right. So I've not done this landing before, Doran. I mean, I have, but a long time ago. The ATC really sprung up on me there. So I've got to fly towards there, and the airport is there. Can we see the airport? Airport's over there somewhere. Okay, let's slow it right down. Flaps 1, 2. There we go.
Pull up.
Clear to land. So let's go there. Okay, let's bring it right down. Flaps 5. And flaps 5 mark. I want to be fully configured. Here we go. Here we go. Right in there, the runway is.
Cabin crew in 10 minutes to landing.
No, sorry, over there.
2,500.
Right, let's go to flaps 10. There we are.
Hello, Captain. The cabin is secure for landing.
Center 404 Papa, report heading. Center 404 Papa, heading 09. Center 404 Papa, right heading 100, vectors for separation.
Okay, here we go. Is it a small runway?
404 Papa.
8,000 foot. Here we go. So we're going to be 138. Yeah, it is. It is a nice approach. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Zagreb, Chanex 1261, runway 23 in sight.
Next 1261, runway 23, clear to land, wind 220 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear to land, runway 23. Chanex 1261. Okay, let's go. Landing gear's coming down. We're going to flaps 15. There we are. Slow us right down. And then I have to take over. Okay, 25. Slow us right down. Full flaps. And we're going 138. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take it over. There it is, somewhere there. Okay.
Open 5 Hotel Yankee Monitor 1 to the simulate plan. Switching to Unicom, thank you, bye bye.
Okay.
Fine 5 Hotel Yankee.
I have control. No way, no go around. I got to do this. I got no fuel for go around. The story of my life. Right, follow that road.
Terrain.
Yeah, we're okay. We don't need you.
Terrain. Pull up. 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 Terrain, 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 pull up. Terrain,
I'm always running on fumes.
Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up.
Radar, hello, sorry for giving you Lufthansa 584 heavy, flight level 370. 584 Zagreb, hello, identified, turn right heading 140 for separation.
Terrain,
Turn right heading 140, Lufthansa 584.
terrain, pull up. 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 Terrain, pull up.
Must be an incredible sight with the aircraft flying over the top of the city, eh? There's the runway.
Approaching minimums.
Oh, bird strike nearly.
The 584 traffic is Airbus A320, will be facing from right to left. The closest point is 10 miles in 3 minutes, same level.
There we go. That was beautiful.
Lufthansa 5 at 4, say again please. So traffic information, it is Airbus A320, facing right to left at same level. In 2 minutes he will be at 10 miles.
In the terminal itself. And before you go, please make sure you got everything on.
What's
Take care of your walk and
so
walk
5
because
at
some
4,
things may
so should I climb or descend to... Negative, you are separated, just traffic information for
We're
you.
going to gate 6.
Okay, thank you. Santur 404 Papa, traffic information, Airbus A340. He will be passing left to right from behind you.
We'll go
Same
gate
level,
3.
Closest point 10 miles in 2 minutes. Santur 404 Papa, copy, thank you.
Zagreb, Chanex 1261, clear runway 23.
Next 1261, welcome to Split. Taxi to stand number 6. Bye bye.
Ah, I was going to stand 3, sorry.
No problem, stand 3 is also okay.
Thank you, my friend. You have a great day. Chanex 1261.
Thank you, you too.
Zagreb hello, flight level 360 inbound. Morek, who is there 146?
That was an excellent
Is it 146?
approach.
Zagreb,
An
hello, sir.
excellent
Identified.
approach. And I mastered it. I mastered it. Because I am a boss. Okay, we're going to 3. There's my guy. It's an add-on. It's an add-on.
Hello, Wizard 224, flight level 360.
Wizard 224, Zagreb, hello, identified. Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, 224.
Wizard 224, clear direct Namek.
Direct Namek 224.
Santur 404 Papa, resume on navigation to Niswa.
Universal announcer. Exclamation UA. Exclamation UA.
4, resume on navigation direct to Petak.
Direct Petak, Lufthansa 485, thank you.
Ooh, really, really close to this guy. There we go.
Papa, monitor advisory.
There we go. All right. Parking brake on.
122.8 Papa.
Parking brake on. I don't want to run him over. Parking brake on. You know what I forgot to do, right? I forgot to put on the APU. Silly me. There we go. APU on. Let's get rid of that, and that. There we go. That'll do for now. Let's just wait till the APU's on. Yeah, that's it. Chris! Let's have a look. All right.
Zagreb Control, good afternoon.
Do we have the APU yet? Hold on. No, it's a standalone. It's a standalone tool. There we go.
Lima Zulu Zulu Delta Romeo Zagreb radar hello identified.
Okay.
Squawk 5253.
There. Right. Let's kill the engines. 1 and 2. There we are. And ground operations. Set chocks.
Plaza 584, monitor
And
1 to
request.
simulate, bye-bye.
There we are, and we can get rid of him. There we are. And there we go. All right.
Thank you, good sir. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're good. Ground power is on, and we can switch off APU. There we are. And there, off, and that's off, there. Let's go GSX. Requested boarding.
Boarding requested.
And they can go off.
Final door check. I think they're trying to open before arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, we should short the bar for the aircraft. Using the forward and the rear doors this time, where steps will be attached and buses will take you into the terminal building.
Okay, we are good. And there we are. Did I really get 100? That's not bad, is it? All right, welcome to Split. Do you have that announcement? How? Exclamation UA. Exclamation UA. And then I have a bunch of custom announcements that I've made myself. So I've got about 1 gigabyte of announcements for all different airlines. So exclamation UA there.
Passengers bus is coming.
All right, we are done. There we go. Welcome to Split, where the local time is 1 hour ahead of me, so 15:33 or 14:33 Zulu. Okay, where are we going? Let's have a look. We'll go and hit up Arch. There we are. Let's go and raid. And there. And we will go and hit Arch there. Okay. That's it. I'm done. I'm done for now. I've got to change some stuff on my overlay. All right. And yeah, thank you for everyone sticking around. I have not done that approach in a while, and you know what? It's not difficult. It's bloody easy. Good. All right. I will see you all very, very soon. In the meantime, take care. Sean, thank you for the resub, and BizCat, thank you for the raid. Awesome. I will see you all very, very soon. Maybe later today. Yeah, there's GSX. GSX is doing what it's doing. Later today or tomorrow, most definitely. All right. In the meantime, you all take care. I'll catch you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Thank you, man. I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.